Good morning. We're going to finish working on our polynomials. So yesterday we were doing our end behavior and the number of turns and the number of solutions based on the graph. Today I'm going to do it without a graph. So we're going to start with solutions. So the number of solutions, if we're looking at the equation, where do you think 4 would come from? The only 4 in this whole equation is right there. That is our degree, remember? Our highest exponent. So the highest exponent always tells us how many solutions. Now we got to be careful on this. I want to show you something on the graph. So what is our highest exponent for this one? 4. So that would mean there's 4 solutions. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what about for this one? 3 is our highest exponent, so 3 solutions. It only crossed the x-axis one time. Remember when we were working on quadratics and we would see graphs like this that does not cross the x-axis at all? That meant there were no real solutions. There were still solutions, we just had to use a quadratic formula to solve them, and they were complex or imaginary. So some of these, that highest exponent tells you how many total. The graph tells you how many are real and how many are complex. So when I ask you how many solutions, I'm asking you how many total. So just look at the highest exponent. So solutions, highest exponent, or degree. Turns. Okay? So we said there were 3 turns for this one. So where do you think that comes from? Not this 3, not this 3, not this 3, because those numbers will all change. The number of turns actually comes from that degree again. You take the degree and you subtract 1. 4 minus 1, 3. So let's check on our graph. So how many turns would this one have? Highest exponent, minus 1, 3 turns. So let's see, it's going up. Here's a maximum, so turn, down, turn, up, turn. So we have 1, 2, 3 turns. How many turns will this one have? 2, right? So this one's a little bit harder to see. I'm going to zoom in. But it's going up and does just a very slight turn. And then a slight turn again. So it doesn't quite change directions, but it still does a little turn. This one, 2 minus 1, 1 turn. Real easy to see. Goes down, turns, goes back up. So sometimes the turns are a little harder to see on the graph, but we can use the equation very easily. The last thing is the end behavior.